Hello, hello. Perfidious Pete here, fresh off a win and hungry for some action in XCOM: The Long War. And my previous statement, much like anything you'll hear from the mouths of any of the candidates currently vying for the job of US President, was roughly 50% bullshit. Not the winning part. The winning part did actually happen, though considering we had the aliens outnumbered 8-6, it wasn't exactly a Buster Douglas knocks out Mike Tyson style upset or anything. No, it was the hungry part that was the lie, because while I wouldn't say no to a churro if somebody offered right now, my appetite for action is currently fairly low. The project is in a bit of a lull in its readiness cycle, with a lot of our top tier heavy hitters either injured or tired at the moment, especially those members who are either assaults or engineers, and they pretty much fall exclusively into the injured category. Look at this list, this is shameful, just shameful. But what we really need as a project is just a few sleepy dog day afternoons to allow the team an opportunity to rest, recover, and get ready to head down to bushwhack an alien base in Brazil. And that last sentence, having said it out loud, really didn't sound the same way it sounded in my head. Bushwhack an alien base in Brazil? Bushwhacking in Brazil? It kind of sounds like I'm trying to pimp bikini waxes at a depilatory salon. Come on down to Perfidious Pete's Wax Factory. We'll whack any bush down into a beautiful Brazilian for only $19.95. Mention this ad and get your first bunghole bleaching absolutely free. You know, actually, $19.95, that's a pretty good deal. I might patronize Perfidious Pete's Wax Factory. I really might. And a free bunghole bleaching, I mean, who can say no to having a caustic substance rubbed on your tender puckered anus? I can't. Well, actually, it's not true. Again, my lying is just completely coming out. Really? I don't want bleach anywhere near my butthole. Also, that's a phenomenon I don't fully understand. What's the benefit of having like a pristine, sparkly white bunghole? Who cares what color your asshole is? I mean, as long as it's clean, does the color really matter? I mean, are you like in a job or a position somewhere where your sole responsibility is to expose your tightly puckered sphincter to your fellow human beings? Because if you are, one, that's kind of a strange job, and two, what is it exactly that they pay you for? And three, how do I get a piece of that action? No, I'm kidding. I actually don't want to be in a position where I have to have my butthole bleached, because it seems like that would really fucking hurt a lot, and I don't want any of that stuff anywhere near my little tender bung, I'll tell you that much. Anyway, skeleton key complete, that's good. We want to make use of that. I'm just going to get off the subject of asshole bleaching. I have no idea how I even got onto it. I often wonder if I'm not partially like a fluent aphasic. I really have no idea what words are tumbling out of my mouth most of the time. Skeleton key though. Yeah, side training. Around the time this training completes, we're going to want to launch a satellite over South America so that we can make use of that skeleton key at around the same time most of our ace team comes off of fatigue. So let's bear that in mind as we continue scanning here. Alright, so we got some side training complete. Oh, Ava Perone. She could hit the 1% shot. You knew she was going to succeed. You knew little Ava was going to get it done. If she can hit the 1%er, a 62% completion chance for psychic training, that's a no-brainer for a girl like Ava. Alright then. So we need to shove somebody else in a tube. Who's that somebody going to be? Do we have anybody who's ready to go up to rank 2 as a second? Not yet. Elvis is real close though. 250... 190. All right, we don't have anybody who's ready to go in for level 2 training, because I am going to prioritize anybody who's eligible for level 2 training over pretty much any other trooper. I wouldn't mind sticking Elizabeth Tudor in there, but she's so close to an actual level, I think it might be worthwhile taking her on this mission if we get one before the base time comes up, which I have to imagine we're going to get one in a week. Probably going to pick up a mission at some point. If we don't, I'm comfortable with that too. I wouldn't mind having a nice, long, lengthy rest period. There really isn't anybody else that looks good to send in. No, not Yoshio. I mean, you know what? We've been waiting to get Mary Stewart in the tube for actually a pretty good long while, and I keep overlooking her. So let's go ahead and get Mary Stewart in there. I'm good with that. I've been passing Bloody Mary over for a good little while. I think it's time to get her in. Well, there we go. So much for my hopes and dreams of a nice 5-day lengthy vacation before we went to get depilated down in Brazil so that we could have that nice thin bikini line to impress the fellas. Oh yeah, you know, as a gentleman, I worry about my bikini line all the time. I wear Speedos at the beach, and I really want dudes to check out my package and go, man, that guy's got some serious awesome manscaping going on down there. Actually, the thought of myself in a Speedo made me gag a little bit. I would never inflict that upon my fellow human beings. I actually have a little bit of consideration for the public at large. Not a lot, but a little. And seeing me in a Speedo is fucking traumatic in the extreme. Helen Keller and Jesus back. We got a small UFO, nape of the earth. Yeah, whatever. You know, Poacher, I think we should try and get you and Semtex sort of on kill parity. Let's send up the Poacher here and see if he can get the job done for us. I have pretty strong suspicions that he's going to be able to bring down a friggin' small UFO. And if he can, I'm going to be kind of pissed off about it, I got to admit, Semtex. A little upset with you if you don't get the kill on this one. Alright, so a good start. Alright, reasonable fall. Come on, we need another hit. There we go. Alright, so the Poacher bringing down another one over his homeland in Sherwood Forest. Man, I'm telling you, Poacher is the strongest when he's over the UK. That man has a strong nationalist spirit. He fucking loves his country. You mess with fucking the great United Kingdom, and the great Poacher York is gonna shoot your ass down in a ball of flames, probably over the county of York. Alright, so we're gonna need to put together a team here for a Sky Ranger. Let's do it. Get a mission. Do we want to send the Iron Lady? I think the answer is yes. One, she's not any higher ranked than Jane Sporty Austin or Mata Goodtime Hari. Mata Goodtime Hari and Jane Sporty Austin, both with psychic abilities, going to be more useful in the alien base, either one. So let's get the Iron Lady out for this one. And this does give us like a good, strong sort of base of fire that we can build a mission around. I'm comfortable with this. Scope, laser sight, and that's got the Iron Lady ready to go have a little tea time with the aliens. And that T, of course, standing for thoroughly vicious projectiles ripping through their ugly faces. Terrifically speedy chunks of high-velocity lead tearing through your body. Alright, anyway. Do we have a sniper? What about an officer? We could do Edgar Allan Poe, which is interesting. You know, do we want to send Van Dorn to the alien base, or would we rather send Helen Deadeye Keller? Because I'm probably going to send one of them on this mission. Van Dorn does not need an EXP, which is true. Alternatively, Van Dorn is also the most efficient single sniper we could take into the alien base with us. I think, yeah, let's send Helen Keller. I want to keep Van Dorn back. If anybody's going to have to go in the alien base, I really would prefer that be Van Dorn. So let's go Gauss long rifle for old Helen Keller, alloy bipod, high capacity mags. The old Deadeye is ready to go show her dead eyes to the enemy and then make their eyes be equally dead. What else do we want to take? Probably should take a medic. Just usually stands to reason. You know, we just said Elvis was really close to a psychic level at 230. This is a strong reason to actually take Elvis here. We can get him up to rank 2 rating in the psychic. Yeah, we can try and get him to his rank 2 psychic power. If he even uses a power, I'm pretty sure he'll get at least 20. So this is a good move. Motion tracker, med kits. I'm going to go with a little heavier carapace armor because I've been a little concerned about the King's safety recently, and I want to make sure he stays safe. If he's going to be one of our more powerful side troopers, we want to make sure he's well armored up. Engineers. I don't really want to send either Tesla or the Knife Man. They're both probably too good for a small UFO. Case to be made for sending Marie Radium Curie, though she does have a psychic power as well. Little lower rank. Yeah, you know what? Let's send Marie Curie on this one. She's not going to level. She's either psychically or with the regular trooper, but she could use the EXP, and I don't think we really have anybody else I might... We could send Mary Tudor. Or we could send him, but well, Mary Tudor would absolutely level. Or we could send... Nah, you know what? Let's go with Mary Tudor. Yeah, just in case we get another mission between now and the base raid, I wouldn't mind having a little stronger candidate for engineer available. So this is an okay... I think this is an okay play. Phalanx armor, Gauss carbine, a couple grenades. Got Liz locked and loaded. What else do we want to take? Well, we want to scout for sure. Anybody other than Ava Prone? Oh, let's take Harold. Come on, Harold, old Atlas King, you beast, you. Let's get you out in the action here. Carapace armor. Now, I know that Harold has been missing Madison something furious. Madison is really the apple of Atlas King's eye, and I understand him because, you know, Madison is a sexy son of a bitch and a pretty goddamn sparkling example of humanity. The man is just, he's a sexy beast. I understand the Harold's longing, but still, Harold, you're gonna have to pry yourself away from the phone where you're chatting with your little love nuffin and get us out there and do a little work for us. Madison will still be there when you get back and ready to take your call. You know that he loves you. He's gonna miss you while you're gone, but absence makes the heart grow fonder. That's what you need to focus on, Alice. I want to take an assault trooper. I just don't want that trooper to be Oishi Yoshio. You know what? I'm just going to go with one assault trooper here, and it's going to be Eleanor the Wolverine Roosevelt, I think. Let's grab the Wolverine. We'll give her some carapace armor. I think, of course, the alloy cannon. It's a small UFO. Captures. They're definitely on the table. Arc thrower. She's real fast. Do we want... You know what? Okay. So I'm going to forego the shredder ammo, and we only... we'll give her the arc thrower. That's fine. Carapace armor, alloy cannon, arc thrower, breaching ammo, just in case we run into like a mechtoid or something. I would like to have the breaching ammo available. Or berserker, something that has the close quarters shielding. It's going to be handy. Do we double up on it then? I kind of feel like we have to. Yeah, alright. Alright. Alright, Yoshio. Now's the time. This is the place. Let's get you an alloy cannon. We'll get you an arc thrower too. I'm guessing. There you go. Arc thrower. You know, you probably don't need the ceramic plating, so let's give you the breaching ammo too, just in case. Close range encounters. A lot of stuff is getting the ablative shielding now that makes them take less damage from within 4 tiles, which is sort of where I like my shotgun surgery to take place. Long distance shotgun surgery, vastly more dangerous than close range shotgun surgery. We've got kind of a floater spot here. We could take a mobility gunner, maybe. It's a good idea. Yeah, you know what? Let's take St. Thomas More here. I like this. I like this play. Phalanx armor for St. Thomas. We're gonna give him the old Gauss auto rifle and just a scope and a laser sight. That's got him sorted. And that's our team. All right, let's go do this. I want you, Sir Thomas More, St. Thomas More, to bring me my vision of utopia, which is an alien-free Earth, sir. Go out forth and make my utopia happen.
Prepare for deployment.
Which is kind of a ridiculous statement, because if you've actually read St. Thomas More's Utopia, you know that it's completely a fictional place and was sort of written as a work of like irony and satire. Utopia literally means not place or not a place in Latin.
We've locked in the coordinates of the alien crash site.
Operation Red Fear.
Civilian population in the
Why is fear red? Isn't fear currently yellow, Bradford? I'm pretty sure yellow is typically denoted as the color of fear or cowardice. I mean, Sinestro doesn't have a red fucking power ring, does he? That shit is yellow. Pretty sure there's a reason for that, sir. A reason. Ah, Sinestro, we hardly knew you. Either that or Bradford's just drunk and picked 2 random words from the dictionary. Which I'm pretty sure is how he names all of our missions, and then when he just takes credit for the cleverness when it comes out to be, like, appropriate or somehow intimidating. Operation Dying Whisper, and then somebody gets killed, he's like, oh, I knew it was gonna happen. They call that the Nostradamus method. Or alternatively, it can also be called the Thomas Avarice Edison method as well. Another man prone to take credit for things he did not necessarily intend or do. Where is my motion tracker? I believe Elvis. Elvis, you have not left the building, have you? Nope, not yet. Okay, well, that's good. Anything on the scanner there, E-Ban? Well, Elvis says it's all clear. Alright, well, Easy E here says it's clear. So let's go take a look. Where the fuck are we? So, okay, where... The alien craft's gonna be over in that direction then. Alright. Let's not get too crazy with our advance. Last time we had this map, we had a little bit of a problem with sort of the way the aliens were arranged. Didn't really work out that fantastically for us, so let's just keep it simple. Man, Yoshio, after playing with a good assault, and then taking like Oishi Yoshio or Annie Oakley or somebody on a map, it's really hard to adjust to just how unbelievably slow they are. This should all be safe. The motion tracker has all of this stuff clear for us.
That's affirmative.
So let's take little Helen Keller, and we're gonna have Helen throw the hook for me. Helen, if you would, top of the building. Well, that wasn't the building I had in mind, but you know what? I think it'll do. We're just looking to get Helen Keller an opportunity to take advantage of her damn good ground ability. Any position of elevation really will work for that. Thomas, head you up there, and our scout Atlas King. It's probably, yeah, it should be safe. It's safe enough, Atlas. It's fine. It'll be alright. It'll be fine, man. What are we worried about? You're Atlas King, man. Of course, you know, if you do get killed on this mission, Atlas King, fucking Madison is gonna be just inconsolable. I mean, he's gonna be just bitterly heartbroken. He'll never recover, Atlas. He'll never recover. So, I guess that's, you know, sort of a strong motivator for you to try and stay alive. Alright, we definitely have aliens up here. Looks like they're going to be lurking probably right around behind that truck, so I don't really want to get any closer than I currently am. So let's take a little sidestep here. And we're actually in a fairly good position to assault these guys. I mean, strategically. Alright, Atlas King, I really want a battle scanner up here. I need to know precisely where they're at.
Yes, come on.
So let's get the drop on them here. Go ahead and beam the battle scanner up and over. Just pitch it in the barn. That'll be fine. Toss it in the barn, man. Check out that barn.
On the move.
By the way, if a gentleman ever asks you and says, hey, let's you want to check out that barn up there? Maybe consider not going in the barn. Just saying. You know, unless you're into them, because there's going to be a hay mound in that barn, and you know what happens in hay mounds. I mean, if country songs have taught me anything, only one thing happens in the hay mound, ladies. Just the one thing. Alright, so we have drones. I hear the drone noise, but I do not see the drones. Oh, they're... Okay, never mind. They're over here. So we were way off then. I thought they were, like, right here. They're well to the left of where I anticipated them to be. Alright, so let's steady our weapon. Yoshio? Yes, you were so slow, man. Alright, Eleanor, we're gonna have you go on Overwatch. I want St. Thomas and, more importantly, Margaret Thatcher in a good firing position. I don't think this will activate them. You gotta be shitting me. If this was anything more than 4 drones, I would be real salty by this move. That should not have activated them. How did that activate them? I'm genuinely confused by this, and Helen Keller is absolutely in a terrible spot. Everybody and their dog can now shoot at Helen Keller. Oh, this is real shitty. Alright, well, it's gonna be up to little...
Solid copy.
Yeah, it's gonna be up to old Liz Tudor here to try and save a life. So we're gonna need a grenade here, Elizabeth, and it's gotta be kind of a good one. Now, that's actually not terrible. And to people who say that engineers can't hit airborne targets, I offer this as evidence. A pod of 4, we're gonna catch 4 of them. Now, granted, this may not kill him, but that's not because the engineer is bad. It's because Elizabeth Tudor is kind of low rank. If she had heat warheads and was a little higher rank enemy, those guys are all dead. Every last one of them. Well, all the ones she hit, at any rate. Alright, so St. Thomas could probably kill 1 for us. Or he could miss wildly in a desperate situation. That's also definitely an option, and well done, by the way, sir. Oh, this is bad. Alright. Man, Helen Keller may be getting killed here. I'm real salty about that pod activation. That should not have activated them. No one got closer to them. Okay, well, they're gonna... Alright. So, they're shooting at the person who... This is very odd behavior for these drones. Why are all of you shooting here? It's like a volume of fire thing? They're gonna repair each other. Oh, so a little bit of a drone circle. Well, that guy's not. He's gonna shoot Helen Keller in the mouth. Or double move, bizarrely. Okay. Also gonna double move. Alright, so the drones are going for, like, the self-repair circle jerk here. This is real weird. I never know how to predict the behavior of drones. I never am able to anticipate what exactly they're gonna do.
ET's trying to crawl up my flight.
Alright, so our... Oh, there goes the car. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Wilson family. That truck was part of your livelihood, and I have destroyed it. And you have my sincere regrets on that. I do apologize. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to blow up your nice truck. It looked like a nice truck. It really did. And I'm sorry. So we could hit these two. Could likely get them. What about over here? Can we make something happen over in this? Oh, yeah, we can. How close can I get it? Pretty close. Let's go this way.
Going out.
We got one of these guys already blown up. We want to try and soften them up if we can. That's a pretty good grenade. Man, if only Elizabeth Tudor was a little higher rank, we'd be seeing the true magic. We'd be seeing the magic happen. It'd be a Disney-esque moment here. Alright, so Elvis... We really just need to kill all of these things. I mean, we want all of them to die, and we would like all of them to die this turn. Double 74s. Our best chance, we'll go for this. Alright, so that guy is completely ruined. St. Thomas, what do you got? 61 and a 61. Well, I guess we'll take the 61 on the uninjured guy, who is now injured but not killed. That's not really a problem. Elvis Aaron Presley. Alright, Elvis, this one's you. This one's on you, dog. Come up here and shoot one of these punks. 60. You had a real bad chance to hit, Elvis. Real bad. But you're the king of rock and roll for a reason. There's a reason they call him the king, ladies and gentlemen. There's a reason they call me the king, mama. It's because I'm a king. Not just a rock and roll. I'm a king of everything. King of the world! Yeah, you know, that scumbag, that kid from that movie said the king of the world thing. He stole it. Elvis Aaron Presley. I was king of the world before the world had a king. speaking of kings here, we do have Atlas King as well. So let's see what Atlas King has vis-a-vis shots. 56 is bad. 52 is also not fantastic, but I'd rather he shoot this guy. I was fully expecting Atlas King to miss, actually. That was not unexpected. So we got both of our... Alright, Helen Keller, 90%. Well, you can't... Alright, just go ahead and do that then. No reason to not just eliminate that piece of trash.
Target disabled.
Drone down. And let's have Eleanor Roosevelt take the practical solution, because she's a practical lady, and just walk up here and shotgun this drone for us. And alright, drone's down. Also, I have now destroyed a tractor for the Wilson family here. Man, I'm destroying a family's livelihood here, and I really don't feel good about it. I really don't. On the plus side, that thing did explode, so we can now use it for cover. That's good. Atlas King, you have, like, multiple battle scanners, right? You do. I would very much like you to throw another battle scanner out here by this meld canister so that I can gauge the relative safety of walking over to seize said meld canister. Can you do that for me? You know, I'm actually going to put this over here. If this door is open, we might still get vision inside the ship from this. Alright, it is open, and we have fairly limited vision inside the ship. That looks reasonably safe, though. Was there not a meld canister over in this area? I thought I saw another meld canister on our motion tracker earlier. Or was I hallucinating? I was... Oh, it was this thing that I mistook for a meld canister when it was in a fog of war. Okay. So I wasn't hallucinating, or if I was, it was at least a minor hallucination. Damn, we can't quite get there. Alright, well, what if we come... Alright, let's take this in a two-step process. Let's pretend we're in high school at like a Western barn dance function. We're gonna take this in a two-step process. Step one, of course, is just get one of our team fucking killed for no reason. I mean, that's the clearly step one. Step one is put a man in the worst possible position so that he can die. I don't suppose we have any chance of commanding him, do we? We absolutely do not. Son of a bitch. Atlas King, you and your battle scanner have completely boned me, sir. You complete... All we have is Helen Keller. She's it. Well, somebody's getting shot then. Do we want somebody to get shot once, or do we want somebody to get shot twice? Because there's basically zero chance that either of those shots kill a man. Okay, come on, Helen. Save a life with the disabling shot for me. Please, Helen. Okay, you...
Disabling target.
Well, I'm fairly certain this is unrecoverable.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, I'm real salty. I'm real salty. Maybe if we put Eleanor Roosevelt in vision of somebody, she can, I don't know, draw some fire? I don't know. I'm now at this point, I'm just completely spitballing.
Moving to position.
I'm out of ideas. The battle scanner, Atlas King. Your battle scanner, you lied. Battle scanner, you lied.
Cover going out.
We can get the smoke, which might help slightly. I don't know. Maybe it's the difference between getting shot once and getting shot twice. Maybe. Yeah. I'm
Yes, sir.
a little upset here. And, you know, he's not even dead yet, but when I say yet, I'm pretty sure the yet is definitely, I mean, it's gonna happen.
Roger that.
Let's get Elizabeth Tudor around here so maybe she can wheel and deal the grenade for us next turn. Also, another opportunity for them to shoot at someone who isn't just standing out in the open waiting to die. Alright, well, he can't even see him from there. Oh, I'm calling bullshit, game. You can't even see him from that tile. Oh, that's such fucking nonsense. You can't even see him from there.
ET's trying to crawl up my flank.
Yeah, you're dead. Or he
Incoming
could...
over here.
I'm so salty. If I don't have line of sight to that target from... Okay, you're just goddamn lucky, game, because if I had not had line of sight to you, I was going to be unspeakably pissed off. Oh, fucking meld canisters. Goddamn suckers gambit 10 out of 10 times. Alright, come on, Helen Keller. Drive one home for me. On the plus side, nobody died. That's like literally the one bright side, is that no one got killed.
Wins.
Yeah, you know what? Who dares wins there, Oishi Yoshio? Well, yeah, clearly, who dares gets shot in the fucking face is actually the way that sentence should have gone. Who dares dies. This is a goddamn nightmare. Can I please just shoot the outsider? There's nothing I can do about the Seekers. I mean, literally nothing. Oishi Yoshio is dead. There's no way to save him. He can't be saved. He can't be saved. We could come around here and try to flank that guy with Roosevelt. I'm not exactly sure whether that's like a useful thing to do. I need this to not be a double move. Okay, so here's the question then. Are we going to gamble that we can actually kill that unit on this turn? Margaret Thatcher can't do anything. So we'd have one shot from Eleanor Roosevelt that we could almost guarantee would hit. Theoretically, one shot from Sir Thomas More, who he should be able to shoot. Okay, so if we move Thomas More to here, ignore the Seekers, we have a 36% chance to hit. That's absolutely terrible. We could maybe up that slightly with Atlas King. And right now, I'm throwing good money after bad. I'm falling into a sunk cost fallacy here. Now I'm trying to save a guy who probably can't be saved. It's not good. I mean, we can kill the outsider, and we can also flank the Seekers. All right, Elizabeth Tudor, I think you may have to take one for the team here, Liz. And again, I'm very much wishing I had brought Marie Curie on this mission, not Elizabeth Tudor. We could do so much damage to these guys if we just had... So much damage to these if we just had heat warheads. Alright, so here we go. This is going to get us some pretty decent damage. And, you know, it got... maybe decent is overstating. It got us some damage. I need backup for the Wolverine. Alright, so Eleanor, you gotta go in and do a fairly dangerous job here. I don't like asking this of you, and I am sincerely sorry about it, but you're gonna be in real bad shape. You got a lot of Seekers that are gonna be crawling up on your tail. Now, on the plus side, you did get a reasonable shot there. So we bring you to there. St. Thomas More might be able to contribute. He might be able to kill one of these Seekers. I don't think it's going to matter for Oishi Yoshio in the long run. I'm pretty sure he's still probably going to be a giant puddle of sloppy grease, but we got to do what we can do. Like miss an 81% shot that would have saved a life. God damn you.
Got it covered.
Oh, Thomas More, you continue to be a fucking bitter disappointment, sir. A bitter, bitter disappointment. Alright, well, Elvis, it's like your mandate is to throw smoke grenades at units that are completely hosed. So let's go for the fucking desperation grenade once again. I'm real salty that that battle scanner did not spot those aliens. We're gonna get some shots here from Yoshio, not that they're gonna matter. These guys, by the way, will not try and strangle him. They will only try and strangle from self. So he's just gonna get shot a lot. Yep. It's not good. Maybe close combat specialists can dig him out of this hole a little. I mean, it's gonna help some. It's, I don't think, gonna save him, but first of all, I don't think he has enough bullets. He may have one shot left after this one. I don't even think he does. I think that probably was his last shot. On the plus side, Yoshio, look on the bright side, pal. You're going out a goddamned hero. Yeah, you're going out a hero, that's for sure. Yeah, well, critically wounded. It's not the worst outcome. He should just be dead. And again, my goddamn continuation of putting assaults and engineers in the hospital, it just, I just can't help myself. I'm addicted. I mean, I can't stop myself. I just can't stop. Be like, oh, an engineer and assault. Let's misclick so we don't get a chance at the melt canister unless we kill everything. Oh. This mission has been a goddamn atrocity. You know, Thomas More, actually, if you had hit that shot you took at that 81%er, Yoshio would still be alive. I don't want to try and make you feel guilty or anything, but if you don't feel guilty at least a little, you should probably feel a little guilty, because that's fucking totally your fault. I'm pinning that shit squarely on you. Well, that guy's gonna be dead then. Or he could just be dead now.
Operational objectives complete.
Well, Margaret Thatcher only took 2 shots the entire mission, but goddamn, she made every single bullet count on both shots. So the Iron Lady proving herself to be made of pretty damn stern stuff, just keeping it together when the chips are down. And seriously, Thomas More, I'm not trying to make you feel bad, man, but you know, you better go down and visit Yoshio in the hospital. You better bring him flowers, possibly some chocolates. Not that he'll be able to eat them, because they're gonna have to spend the next 6 months reattaching what's left of his jaw to the rest of his face. But still, you better visit him, and you better, yeah, you cratered hard on that mission is what you did, Sir Thomas More. 46 days for another engineer in the hospital, and I can't help but think this mission would have gone much better if we had had these heat warheads a little bit earlier. Alright, so there's heat warheads taken care of. And Thomas Crater Moore, who cratered real hard. Let's go ahead and get him some heat ammo as well. Very disappointed in you, young man. Very disappointed in you. 46 days for Yoshio in the hospital, and that mission... Man, we've just had a string... Yeah, of course it's a damage. We've just had a string of, like, bad mission after bad mission after bad mission. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. Alright, so let's head up to the situation room. We'll go visit the gray market. We'll sell off this extraneous junk. And we'll pray, cross our fingers, and rub some beads, I guess, that Yoshio pulls through. Although, I mean, he already pulled through, but still. 46 days in the hospital, and yet another engineer or assault adds themselves to the tally of the wounded. How many assaults do we actually have? We got Abraham Lincoln, Steve Loco Irwin. We got Eleanor Roosevelt, Leonardo da Vinci, and Annie Oakley. Those are the only assault troopers we still have hurt. So we have 5 active assaults, and we have 7 in the hospital. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unbelievable. How soon do some of these... And it's not like they're out for 10 minutes either. I mean, 40 days, 46 days, 11 days, 35 days. These guys are not just out. They're out for the count. I mean, they may as well... he may as well have been dead. 46 days until he comes back? We're going to have... You might as well have just killed yourself, Yoshio. You may have well just committed seppuku. Alright, well, with a disappointed sigh, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support really does mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see more failing to get meld canisters and getting shot in the head instead, you might consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes of XCOM every single day. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.